So I'm going over to my coworker Adina's house. Apparently her freezer is kind of a mess and she could use some help cleaning it up. So I'm gonna see what I can do. Wow.
Are you scared?
I mean, it's a lot of stuff, but mine was worse. Things used to just fall on me when I tried to open it. What's good is that you have a lot of different areas. I think we can definitely organize this into zones.
Lard zone, because I have some lard.
You have a lard zone?
And maybe a leg of lamb zone. What am I doing wrong?
Well, it doesn't look like there's any sort of system.
There's a logic, but it's not an earth logic.
I don't see any labels. Like this looks like some sort of soup, although we don't know exactly what kind of soup it is.
It's mystery soup, and I'm a little afraid of it, which is why I put it in my freezer and then forgot about it.
The first thing we're gonna have to do is just take everything out.
Are you gonna judge me?
I'm totally gonna judge you. Okay, something like this. Look
Yes,
at
I don't see the problem.
look at the freezer burn. With this, you'd want to always put it in another gallon bag.
Like a freezer bag.
Like a freezer bag, yeah. Okay,
Oh yeah, that was really good bacon that I got upstate. This is like looking at photographs of old vacations.
Okay, what is this?
Okay, that was from when I was getting a delivery service and they kept sending me fish that I really didn't like.
Okay.
So I kept throwing it in my freezer.
I think you need to say to the fish, thank you for teaching me that I don't like to eat you. We're gonna get rid of all the fish.
Get rid of more gross fish.
I do this all the time. I make a meal, I don't really like it, and then I'm like, but I'll just put it in the freezer so it's
Right.
here, thinking that, 6 months from now I'm gonna magically like it.
I'm not gonna like anything more if it's been in the freezer 6 months.
Exactly, let it go.
Okay.
Do you think this is worth saving?
See, I should have labeled that. When I get packages of bacon and I open it, I wrap like 2 slices of bacon in plastic wrap and then put it in a freezer bag.
That's a great idea. That's
You can
terrific.
cook bacon straight from frozen if you do that, whereas if you freeze the entire block, then you have to wait for the whole thing to thaw before peeling off the slice.
That's brilliant.
Oh my god, I can see the back of my freezer.
All right, let's look in the door. I sometimes like to put my prepared foods if it'll fit.
Like your frozen leftovers? That would be helpful because then I wouldn't forget about them, which is clearly an issue.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we take all of this stuff and we go over to your dining room table and we'll start organizing.
I trust you completely, Anya.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay, so these are the contents of your freezer. I brought a bunch of tools with me. Just little boxes and compartments.
And then you also brought a baby
Yeah.
typewriter?
This is a label maker. It's one of my favorite things in the world.
So label the mystery things.
Yes. Then they're not a mystery.
Right.
Yeah.
And then these containers are basically to organize so categories start to form.
I mean, you can also pull something out. I'm gonna take some time and sort through this and make some labels. And I think you should just go take a walk and then see what happens.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
This is like the freezer of a completely different person. It looks amazing.
So I've got your little things in the door. Then I made containers for your bacon, sausage, chicken livers, your stock scraps, so they're nice and handy. Another important thing with the labeling, I like to always put the date on it because that way you know when you made it, you know if it's gone bad.
No more 2-year-old soup. Got it.
Exactly. Do you think that you could keep it like this?
Considering you did all the hard work for me, it seems pretty realistic. Thank you so much for completely reorganizing my freezer.
It was surprisingly fun. I'm happy to.